What? Let's start recording now, just in case. Captain placed. Great. For some reason I'm here. Responders, you boy. Speak to somebody in charge.
Well, not specific.
Well, hello, darling. A pleasure to meet another guest of our fine establishment. I am Orlando, your host and management liaison. If you'll pardon me for just one moment, that will be all. Please give my regards to Ms. Ruck. If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that our regular resort activities are temporarily unavailable. However, if you are here for the refuge and the fine work of the lovely responders, I am delighted to welcome you on their behalf.
Okay, so since when do people run the resort? Because those been the robots that do it. What exactly is going on here?
Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care for all in need. The refuge is being run by the responders, individuals committed to the well-being of their fellows. They founded the refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia, people in great need of help. Food, medical care,
just come in here to get out of here.
place to sleep. All of these are available for those who need them.
Fair enough. Anything I can do to help?
What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. I knew there was something special about you from the moment I saw you. As it happens, the responders are looking for volunteers to assist them in a particular outreach effort. Those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working order and are using it to make contact with more distant settlements. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals are Pitt now, who seem to be in dire need of outside assistance. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you can handle yourself. You might be just who they're looking for.
Okay. The Pit is a grim nickname.
Judging by what I've heard, it's an accurate one, sadly. Pittsburgh was bombed quite severely during the war. The poor individuals
Makes sense.
still living there
Pittsburgh is a big
have
city,
been
so.
able to better reflect its dreadful circumstances.
In the Pit, though, most of the buildings are still standing. But then again, nukes don't often tear down buildings, don't flatten things, they just do a lot of fucking damage. Who knows? What is it they need?
They'll be better able to explain the details, but I believe they're looking for fighters, actually. Their contacts in the Pit are in something of a desperate situation, it seems, against a dangerous enemy.
Trucks?
I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does appear to be for a good cause.
Yes, because throwing nukes around and fighting giant flying bats isn't dangerous. Hang on, wait, do responders have a vertibird?
Indeed, isn't that marvelous? They salvaged it and painstakingly repaired it. It's fully functional now. I was very pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on the roof of the refuge between flights, along with its charming pilot, Miss Lennox.
Fair enough. Who are these allies?
They call themselves the Union. Something of a resistance movement, I understand, against more aggressive forces. One of their representatives is currently staying with us, a Mr. Skippy Rorich. Delightful man.
What else? Say amen, what's next?
Terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such courage. Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, The first thing you should do is introduce yourself to some of the responders. I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance, and helping them will earn you the other thing you'll need. That other thing, of course, being the ultrasight battery cells, which fuel the vertibird. Ultracells, if you prefer.
What? Ultrasight battery cells. How are we getting those?
Why, from me, of course.
Oh, great.
Rather, from the management via me, that is. When management heard the responders were restoring the vertibird, they wished to help. They provided the ultracells, and I suggested them to the responders as an alternative means
That is
of
not how
moving
you
the
shoot.
vertibird. Per management instructions, I distribute a quantity to certain individuals regularly. Management feels this encourages collective decision-making rather than stockpiling. I'm sure they'd be willing to part with them in exchange for your aid.
Okay. I mean... Well, yeah, discovering these other sites elsewhere. Don't know where. That's like a unique experiment.
I could not possibly speak to your experience, dear. It sounds remarkable to make such discoveries. All I can tell
Oh,
you is
ultrasight
that
cells,
the
most likely
management
fusion
provides
cells.
them for the refuge. Regrettably, that is as much as I know of the matter. I might wager that whoever was behind the ultracell you discovered likely shared similar contacts with management at some point, but who can say?
If we control the... Hey, Gandhi. If you control the supply of cells, why don't you just give me what I need?
My dear, you must understand. Much as I would like to, my responsibilities do not permit me to do so. I am but a humble employee of the management, and I distribute their resources as instructed to the letter.
Oh, not too bad yourself, mate.
I hope you will not begrudge me my loyalty. I find myself quite fond of you already.
We just met. So if I'm going to fit Pitt for them, shouldn't you just give me the cells?
In an ideal world, darling, I'm sure they would. Sadly, this is not that world, and any reticence on their part is understandable. I don't want to speak for the responders, but I believe they may also see this as more for their union friends than for themselves. Your assistance with their more immediate concerns will ensure everyone benefits. Isn't that a good outcome?
Sister. Destiny 2. I haven't played that since COVID started. Maybe because they couldn't afford DLCs, but I've been keeping up with them slightly on what's going on. I mean, I still play Warframe. I've hit Master Rank 23 yesterday, so... Okay, so what do I need to help?
Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the refuge has, though I believe she's less than comfortable with the title. You can find her in their headquarters, beyond the dining area. The darling chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, I hear. And Ms. Wagner, over in the common area, is looking for donations. I'm sure your generosity will be...
I just wanted to go to the pit, not fuck around helping other people. But yeah, I suppose. No, I'll talk to them and see what they need.
Wonderful, my dear. I'm certain you will be a tremendous help to them and the refuge. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak with Mr. Skippy Rorich, the Pitt Union representative. I imagine he'll want to discuss the situation in the pit with you before you embark.
Oh, if Fallout 3 is any
At
indication.
your leisure if you wish to chat. I have an office in the management wing. You can't miss it.
Yeah, finally.
Bonjour! My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We've had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx of refugees.
And Crater?
I
Really?
thought that we could help them out by providing some food for their people. I've started a pot of venison and potato stew, one of my newest creations. Would you be able to help me finish it?
Wait, since when do raiders come out to help with assistance? The creator come here seeking assistance with the recent influx. I don't want him with assistance. I can't know, as if the raiders would do anything. Come on.
How wonderful! wonderful! I can't wait to whip up something delicious for everyone! The stew requires potatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. The ingredients can be found in our storage area. Your job is to grab the ingredients and put them in before the stew burns.
Fucking shit
Let's
to me, right?
start by stirring the stew.
The whole things I've been doing in Fallout, cooking a stew is not one of them. I have to do all this nonsense before I can head down to the pit, which is very annoying. On the video, on the YouTube video, I most likely skip this part, so. Now I need carrots. Also, don't put the ladle right next to the thing that's on, and plus, don't keep these on. That's just asking to get, you're just asking to get burnt. No carrots. Makes sense to boss potatoes. Pound venison, oh god.
Sprinkle of that. Perfection.
Oh, really? Looks like I lost some more health.
Great work! Now that your stew is done, it is time to add your own special touch.
Add Stimpack, add Psycho.
A restorative element? How inspired!
Should have had that Psycho into it.
I am sure whoever you choose to give it to would be very appreciative.
Let's just have the Psycho, that'd be more fun.
Stew. Now, it is time to feed some of the hungry. I believe you can find the raider and settler representatives in the bar area. You must make a choice. Since there is not enough to feed it, I'll do my
that's an
best
easy
to gather
choice.
more ingredients so that we can cook again another time.
Oh, technically you can feed, I can actually feed both of them, so. Don't you worry about that, my friend. You're a radio representative. Here, have some lead. Well, I technically fed the raiders instead of what, though?
Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I'm sure fancy pants got a haven for
blah,
the
blah, blah.
lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing?
Okay, I can help.
Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit.
I said same for the raiders.
Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing. You should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but, well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running.
Let me go. What do you need? You're very chipper.
Yeah, I guess I am. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Why shouldn't I be? We're living in the aftermath of the apocalypse. But here we all are in a place filled with people dedicated to helping each other. You ask me, that means we're pretty dang lucky, right? A lot to be excited about. Happy even.
Fair enough. So you just hang around asking for charity?
I prefer to think of it as mutual aid. We're a community, pooling our collective resources so that nobody has to go without. Charity is more like the well-to-do buying a clean conscience by giving away their table scraps. And it's not just hanging around. I need to get the donations packed, stored, logged, the whole 9 yards. Rucker's got a real quartermaster's mindset. So you better believe she wants it all squared away properly.
Fair enough. I mean, charity's more like a role to do buying a clean conscience by giving the red table scraps. In a way, some people do just give away to charity just to make themselves feel good and they get like the praise for it. So it's not that they're doing it to help others, more like doing it to elevate their social status. So obviously doing charity stuff and not wanting thanks for give in return, it's obviously a little bit better. So what exactly do you need?
Let me check my notes. Rucker's been in a tizzy because we just don't have enough wood to keep up. It'd be a big help if you could donate maybe
50 scraps.
That's okay.
How?
Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day though. If you want to come back, bring it back. It'd really make my day if you did.
I need access to my stash. And I'm most likely gonna have to fast travel out into my... Oh shit, my camp's not even fucking active. I'm gonna have to... Okay, this is cool. There I am, a bowling ball strike. Oh cool, the scrap box right here, thank god. Ignore all the... See, I have plenty of wood. I'm gonna have to get exactly 50 out, aren't I? Because I don't have Fallout first at the moment.
You do? Amazing. Thank you so much.
I would donate more, I don't know if you can though.
It just so happens I got a little something for you. As Rucker set aside some ultrasight battery cells I can spare you from the ones the White Spring management doles out. Fancy a vertibird trip? They're not much use for anything else, but I got a feeling you're gonna need them. See? Mutual aid. Everybody wins. Thanks so much for the help. Drop by again. If I know Rucker, I'll be looking for something new every day. Take care of yourself.
Fair enough. That's that done. Hello, Rucker.
Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits.
Apparently so.
Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Cut a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand. And injuries we don't know how to treat. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade what I got that I don't need for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit. And the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. And what keeps her in the air are those ultrasight cells Orlando keeps locked up. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks, and I'll get you all the juice you need.
Okay. Fair enough. What do you need?
Going to school. What's left of it anyway.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, how about it?
Well, else can you tell me the information you're looking for?
Before the war, they would teach high school students about anatomy and physiology. Isn't that wild?
Not really.
I don't know how helpful it was with those kids.
Medical.
If there's any textbooks on the subject still intact at Morgantown High, I can damn well tell you how helpful it would be to the responders.
Okay.
So, what do you say?
Sure, fine.
Nice. Well, let's get to it then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you. Good luck out there.
Code blue.
Are you at the refuge?
Okay.
We've got people going hungry, and too many mouths to feed at Foundation.
Are you farm fail?
A stew that can both feed and heal our wounded? Amazing, thank you.
That's probably good now, actually. You feel less hungry than usual after helping Chef Esme in the refuge kitchen. That's a weird phenomenon. Give me 1 second. Don't think I have any more. Nah. Bollocks. I was hoping if I had any of those farming grenades, I was gonna throw them at the radar and be like, yeah, that's your food. I'm going into a high school and I just pulled out a gun. Yep. Hello.
Heard you were out there giving us a hand.
Now, quick question. How the fuck do you have X-rays?
Anatomy textbooks. So many pages. This is a lot of knowledge we might have lost if not for you. Getting this here means so much. Thank you, from all of us.
That's actually a good point. Hey, yo.
Hey there. Don't think we met. I'm Skippy Rorich. Something I or the Union can do for you?
Send me to the pit. Is your name really Skippy? Don't look like Skippy.
What's a Skippy look like, huh? Call me Skip if you like that better, or whatever you want. Just don't call me Mr. Rorich. Never felt like that. Took me weeks to get that Orlando character to stop doing it, at least my face. That's right, looking for someone to help us take the fight to the Fanatics.
Fanatics, for fuck's sake.
You are interested, right?
What's it like in the pit?
Bad. Don't get me wrong, it's home, and I want us to keep it. But we got hit bad in the war, and we never recovered. Lots of radiation. Some areas are badly toxic, with all the junk that got blasted into the air or spread around from the factories. People are sick a lot, from one thing or another, and food can be hard to come by. Hell, some of the city's still on fire, I think. But some of the factories survived, and we got them running. Gives us access to things you can't get anywhere else.
Well, that's funny.
Rebuild, if it weren't for the Fanatics.
It's kind of funny, considering they said they had some of the factories survived, and in Fallout 3's the pit, they were utilising the factories, so I wonder at the end of this quest, Fanatics are still around, and that's how, you know, the slaves and whatnot kind of came across. Because obviously, Bethesda can't just say, yes, you won, you know, you beat the Fanatics back, and now that the responders control it, because then, even though it's like 200 years, how does that come into that? Because the pit obviously doesn't have Fallout 76 in mind, however Fallout 76 needs to have the pit in mind. It can't redo some of the aspects of the story, because then it would be very jarring, to say the least.
Because it's home, damn it. Mine, ours, all of us who were born and lived there before and after the bombs. Ain't that enough? If the Fanatics are out of the picture, we can rebuild. Make something out of it again. It doesn't have to stay like it is. If that ain't enough for you, picture this. A horde of Fanatics, hundreds, thousands strong, setting their sights here. Sound like something you want?
Loot! Plus, like I just said, you can kill them all, so it's not like they're going to be a threat. Who are the Fanatics?
Hell, you've got raider gangs here, right? I've heard about your Blood Eagles. The Fanatics are something like them, but more organized. Imagine every single raider gang you've ever heard got together and decided to make like Genghis Khan. Sweet.
How do you know about Genghis Khan?
Kill anyone who won't join, and put anyone too weak to fight into forced labor camps. Everything that's not theirs they take. That's the Fanatics. And be glad they're not here.
Fair enough. Also, if you're going to be using light, you might want to put your mask down, because the amount of sparks is most likely going into your eye during this conversation. And plus, why the hell are you welding that? What is that? Anyway, tell me what I'll be doing.
The Union's back's against the wall. We're doing our best to hold off the Fanatics. Keep them from taking everything. Occasionally, we win some small victories, but not a lot. Got a couple of situations back there right now where an extra hand might tip things in our favor, at least for now. I don't want to call it mercenary work, but I'm not gonna lie. You'll be going there to fight.
I'll be willing out.
Fantastic. Let me just get Rucker in here. It's her bird, after all.
We go. Oh, it's gonna teleport on the side table.
Looks like we got a volunteer to take a trip out to the pit.
We've met. Had a feeling you might be up for this when you came by earlier. Guess I was right.
Figured you should be involved if we're gonna borrow your plane.
Don't let Lennox hear you call it a plane. She takes it personally. Anyway, sure thing. I guess you've already got all the ultra cells you need. I know you've got mine. Sophie and Esme tell me you helped them out too, so I expect you got theirs as well.
Let's just go.
Great. This means a lot to the Union. I'll make sure you're well rewarded for it. I might have some other things I need help with here in Appalachia, too. I'll let you know. Good luck up there. We're counting on you.
Whoa, hey, now you look interested. What's up? I'm Lennox.
You're my ride to the pit.
Yeah, right on. About time we made another trip out there. I mean, me and my girl here. You haven't been, I guess.
Nope.
Rucker said somebody be coming by. Guess you're it. If you're all set, I'm ready when you are. Assuming you got the ultrasight battery cells for this beauty. I'm a miracle worker in the sky, but even I can't make a fly on willpower alone. Remember, anytime you want to take a trip, we're gonna need a full load of those ultrasight battery cells to power this beauty. If you need
Seriously?
more, check with those busybodies downstairs you got this batch from. There's always something they need every day. I'll be here when you're ready to go.
Okay, so expeditions. Survivor groups beyond Appalachia make contact, travel to new territories to help rebuild the wasteland. Vertebrates are standing by at the White Spring Resort to travel 2 expedition locations outside Appalachia. Vertebrate travel requires fully charged ultrasight battery cells. Cells are filled by completing refuge daily quests. Team leaders can assemble groups and use the map to begin the expedition. Teams may return to Appalachia and resume the same expedition at any time. Cool. A nice vertebrate. I also want to know how.
Look who's back! Yeah.
Okay. How the hell do I stop them? You got the pit, the pit, the pit, the pit, the pit. Oh, so these are different ones. Break into the Sanctum before Union safe house turned into a nightmare. So you got Union Jews, fly to the Foundry and help the Union stave off annihilation. Yeah, it's just these 2. I'll do this one. That's cool.
Touching down.
Listen up. I just contacted the trench. I need you to follow my instructions when the tennis for the rat man.
I can't hear it.
Location immediate. If you can make it there without dying, you'll do just fine.
Right in front of you.
Thought it was a looting.
There you are. Got some advice to help you survive out here. That's smart. Wear some radiation gear. If you didn't need it where you come from, you'll need it here. Else you want to look like a Picasso portrait in a couple of hours. In case you haven't been acquainted with trogs yet,
Hey.
their flesh is like ours. They crawl on all 4s and spit at us. Get back before sundown. Trust me, I'll explain later. We're hitting the Sanctum. We need to make some preparations first. Ready for instructions.
Level 50 float, hey, loosen up. You're not the only one who knows the way around the wasteland. Protects you, not the other way around. I'll use level 50 plus.
Appreciate your confidence, but too much of it could get you killed. I'm sure you've seen a lot in Appalachia, but you haven't seen me trench. Let's just agree we're both experts in our field. If I ever come to Appalachia, you call the shots.
That's fair, honestly. That is fair. Alright, what we doing?
Run off the next distance from the sea, gases. It piles up and makes the paths dangerous. Even falls and traps them.
Whew.
Short, run sewage.
Oh, great.
There, destroy any blockages you come across. Don't be surprised if something comes out of it. That should cover it. Hope you paid attention. It's the only thing that'll keep you alive out there.
Honestly, I'm kind of liking this so far. So in terms of the pit, from what I remember, Fallout 3 was a little more green in its hue, like its overall look, compared to Vegas and 76, as well as 4, but... Besides getting the Platinum Trophy for Fallout 4, I didn't really play any of the DLCs in 4, so... I don't even have the action points to even... Oh, Jesus. Right, they're a lot stronger than I'd like them to be. Oh, they are level 100, so I suppose that's fair. That did a lot of damage to me, I will admit. Damn. Fucking hell, I'm not gonna lie, they hit hard. But I'm kinda glad my health's a lot higher. Thank you for your ammo. Hello.
Maybe. When you're ready, you need to head underground. It's the only way in or out of the sanctum. Everything else is untraversable. The sanctum itself, the cathedral, it's crawling with fanatics. Them, and the unfortunate victims they're holding hostage. Sorry to say it's not going to be any more pleasant down there than it is up here. Let me know when you've steeled yourself.
What should I expect down there?
Darkness, drugs, fear. Yeah, it's quiet down there. No, it's not. My best advice to you is to keep your head on straight. Tread carefully, keep
Fair
track
enough.
of where you are. When you hear the screams, remember, they're not yours. Not yet.
Nah, let's just go.
You're going to deliver freedom to some captives.
Fair enough.
First, get the key from a fanatic warden. They'll be set up at a checkpoint well defended against the trolls. Prisoners aren't so lucky. Trolls
Okay.
roam outside their cells, tormenting them. Clear the way for them and send them to me. I'll take care of things from there.
I found that truck is still a problem in Fallout 3 to
Here's a
Pitt.
survivor. Ava Rose. I wouldn't normally recommend getting involved with anyone, but Ava has something important to say. Consider being an audience before you head out.
Okay.
Best wishes to you, my hello, sweetie. May I ask what brought you to this troubled place?
Bad luck apparently, this place is awful. What can we do, love?
Then you are working to ease the suffering of those held captive at the sanctum. A guardian angel walking among us. We all have the power to do it. But not all have the strength of will as you do. You let me know if there's anything I can do to help you, sweetie.
I very much doubt there's anything you can do. What do you think of the fanatics?
I believe they are suffering. They think themselves beyond salvation, so they march ever deeper into perdition. That is what Danilo thought. What he thinks. And now he has saved hundreds of lives.
Good.
I've spoken to others, given them gifts, scarves of pure white. They may yet be convinced it is not too late. If only I could... Forgive me, sweetie. What was I saying?
I thought Ava Rose was one of the captives at first until... There's nothing I can do to help you?
Me? Darling, no. I have everything I could need. But those who suffered, and even perished under the cruelty of the fanatics, they need our compassion. Find their tracking collars, sweetheart. Bring them to me, so I may lay their souls to rest. If we cannot respect the memory of the dead, then there is no hope for the living.
It's not wrong. If we cannot respect the memory of the dead, then there is no hope for the living. I like that. That's actually a really nice sentence. I'll find the callers.
Bless you. Bring me what you can, and we will say our farewells.
I mean, that kind of rings a bit too forgetting the word, but it rings very strange considering the British Queen just died a few days ago, considering that. And, you know, some people have been disrespectful, so there's that. Yeah, Cyber, how are you feeling?
Oh, sweetheart. My body may meet its time, but my soul is eternal. I have
Oh, I hope so.
lived a long and healthy life on Earth. If the dangers of this place speed my passage to heaven, let it
okay.
be so. Until then, I will do all that I can for those I leave behind.
How did you end up here?
Once, I stayed in the sanctum when it was a place of love and security. The lost souls who claimed it from us, they took their chains to every survivor, all except me. Their eyes turned away from me as I escaped, the Holy Spirit at my back. I was able to find liberation. Was I guided here, to this safe place outside the dark and toxic chasms? Yes, but no map did I follow. No direction was I given. I was guided here to help those who remain.
That's fair. Sounds like a miracle. Wait, so you just walked away in a financial ledger just like that?
Their attention was turned elsewhere, to the young and dangerous perhaps. It matters not how it happened. What matters is that I am here to help, to comfort, to provide hope in any way I can.
Fair enough. I need to go.
God be with you.
Death from above. People are doing that, eh? This is the new casual nuke being launched in Appalachia. Oh dear. Like I said, God be with you, but I don't personally believe in a God. The whole thing the New Elysium is about is we don't really follow like any normal religion. We kind of have our own way of doing it. Wow. Actual like collars down. Jesus. Oh, look at my fucking health. Well, I managed to avoid the explosion, which is my perk. That's just like, lol, no. Oh, there's the warden, so let's get rid of that dickhead. Oh, you can hit those. Ow, stop hitting me with your acid shit. Give me a second to reload, you fucking wanker. You stay the fuck away from me. Thank you. Prison key, oh, all that, thank you. That sounds like a bed, that does not sound like a truck. It sounds more like a bed than anything else. Maybe I should get rid of the rest of these guys before I fucking open like things. There's the only thing keeping them fucking safe.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Get the fuck out of here before you get killed. Yo. Pencil. Lead. No school. Just completely ignores him and goes to me. Is that normal? I don't know.
Past here is the cathedral, Fanatic's favorite prison camp. The captives here, they get beaten down into shells, then they're sent elsewhere. This is the reality of the pit for ordinary people. If you're not strong or cool enough, everything but your life is stripped from you.
Jeez. Do the Fanatic and Trucks coexist down here?
Hardly. It's more of a dysfunctional parasitic relationship. Any captives with the bright idea to sneak past the Fanatics are dissuaded by the Troggs. Or not. And they're torn to shreds on their way out. In return for the extra security detail, the Fanatics take on some occupational hazards.
Huh. What happened to your mask?
That mask is a necessity outside, but it obscures vision. Best to keep my peripherals clear when I can.
I'm not just breathing all this dust on partner. Is there anything more we can do for the captives?
This isn't a heroic rescue mission. It's reality. We do what's viable and leave the rest. I know it's cruel, but if we're going to do anything at all, we have to work within our limitations.
I can launch nukes and defeat giant flying bats. I'm pretty sure that's not really a thing though, is it? How do you know so much?
Don't make me say it. There's only one way to know these parts as well as I do. Only one group with that much freedom in the pit. I can never change my past.
Oh, he used to be part of the Fanatics. What do you expect inside the cathedral?
Lots of them. And the captives. Human husks will hardly react if you throw a grenade at their feet. Best to ignore them for now. We've done what we can for the folks underground, and we'll come back.
I'm ready. What's my objective?
There's a pipe organ on the upper floor of the cathedral. It has some pre-recorded hymns. Playing that music suddenly should create chaos. Enough to give some captives an opportunity to escape. Once you start the music, hold the floor for as long as you can, keeping it clear of Fanatics. If you go straight ahead, you'll emerge right in the middle of the cathedral. Instead, I recommend sneaking in through the catacombs on the right. It's your call. I'll unlock the gate now. Just don't die.
Okay. Just don't die. I don't think I can die.
Huh? You're not one of us. Get out of here.
Oh, for crying out fucking loud. Seriously? Thought I was rudely interrupted.
What? You want something with me?
I'll be putting your items down. Look, charisma.
You really missed it. I didn't think anyone cared, especially not some strange. I remember now. She gave me this stock before I joined the Fanatics. Back then, she said she knew I would choose the right path. This is all wrong. I have to get out of here. I don't know who you are, but thank you for snapping me out of it.
Huh. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled program. Ow, ow, ow. Hi. What are you gonna do? Knock on the fucking door or something? Oh, cool, Mike doing. Hello.
By this time, the foreman will have no choice but to confront me directly. Get ready.
Stand still.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's a lot of enemies? I just backed myself into a corner. I'm just gonna jump around here and just blast your head full of lead. Not working. It's not working. Yes, I own a legacy. I got it free. I actually genuinely forgot I owned that one, not gonna lie. Genuinely forgot I owned that. I think the feeble one's dead, there's no shot I'm gonna get to him in time. Okay.
It's good to
Hello.
see you well.
Call it time.
The names of these callers. I will remember them well. Thanks to you, dearie. These poor souls need not walk to heaven alone. Truly, what a blessing. Maybe one day I will see their...
What? Anyway, first, rudely fucking interrupted.
Truly, everyone has it inside themselves.
Okay. Fuck's Danny though. It's probably the radiation that killed me, to be fair. It's constant. I'm constantly getting radiation, so I most likely was dying of radiation. Yep, I'm dying. I'm gonna die again. Oh, barely survived. Hello, Danilo.
Into the sanctum and back, with your soul intact. Not many can say they've done that. The storm will claim some lives tonight, but not yours. Consider it a win.
That's all you gotta say?
If you're expecting sentimentality, talk to Ava. You won't find it here. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate your work. You put your life on the line to help. It's more than most can say for themselves.
Fair enough, what will you do now?
Don't you know it's bad manners to ask a shadow where it's going? Shadows appear where the light can't reach. They give people a place to hide, a place to grieve.
The fuck? Where were we? Yeah, where were we? What were we doing now anyway? Yep, we got that, we got that. Okay. So the storm happens every night?
Like clockwork. I don't exactly know the physics behind it. Why it happens doesn't matter so much as what's bearing for it. It's like some kind of divine reckoning. Every night, this place is stripped bare. Only the worthy. Your vertebrate. Like clockwork. It's like some kind of...
I can, so good on that. What about the people who saved on the way here?
Is a life. You made all the difference for those you did make it to. The opposite can be said for those you didn't. Don't blame yourself. Best thing we can do is move on quickly and prepare for next time.
I'm heading back to Appalachia.
If you come back, I'll be glad to work with you again. If not, that's probably best for you. Safe travels.
Really, that's it. Huh.
You ready to get airborne?
Been a hell of a day, Lennox.
And you can tell me all about it when we get back.
Feeling alright out here?
You ready to get it? Well, let's see. 2 arms, 2 legs, a head full of good ideas. Bert's looking sharp, too. Looks like the trench ain't got nothing on Lennox.
Oh, okay. Let's take me
Hop
home.
in and I'll fire her up.
Ah, well, I think that's the end of that. The radiation damage that you get from it is a bit ridiculous, I will say. I'll get everything but the survivors, which sucks. Alright, so let's have a look. I got 7 stamps with a module, 7200 XP, live saving chopper left arm, chameleon, some 556 rounds, a super stim pack, an assassin's hellcat right arm, bolstering left arm, and snap military module. Not bad. A little bit concerned that that's a very short one. I was kind of hoping it would be like Fallout 3 where you have to explore it, but I suppose you can. There's not much I can do in the storm. I'm going to get some more diluted right away. If the storms is that fucking dangerous, especially to a bloodied build, that's not good. First thoughts though, not too bad. Definitely not what I was expecting, I will admit. But again, I suppose it's an expedition. I was also kind of hoping it would be like a separate map that players can go to when they run, not rather than having to deal with some dailies to go do another expedition over to the pit, so most likely just do a daily. I won't be streaming it all the time, this is just the one thing that I wanted to do. In terms of, well, being a new update. I'm like, why do I park here? Do I just drop down from there or something? Other than that, not too shabby, I will say. Definitely on the unusual side, I will say. I think I need to increase my radiation a bit. There we go. Increase my radiation a bit there. So, for those of you on Twitch, thank you for joining. If you have enjoyed this kind of stream, obviously just let me know either via Discord or on YouTube itself. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you all for tuning in and for getting this far, watching the video in the first place. Content will be a lot more upcoming. YouTube will be more content regarding different things such as Warframe clips and stuff like that. I want to get back into that. In terms of Twitch itself, it'll be every day or every 2 days depending on content itself and how long it takes me to edit and stuff like that. If you want to join the Discord so you can get updates on when I stream, you can also subscribe to my channel as well so you can get updates on when I upload. The Discord will do that, but subscribing and then follow me on Twitch helps me grow and get out there a little more. So you still need to beat the algorithm because I would like it's likely working against me as always. But thank you all for being here and I'll see you all in the next one.